Really?
Come on, you're white. You can help me out. Okay, nobody's feeling it.
It's the wrestling vibe. Yeah? No? Okay. Okay, so anyone who's watching this, which is probably like 10 people, maybe 7, uh, I started a series with Shadow almost a year ago that was called the Wrestling Vibe, where we tried to review every wrestling show every week, and it fucked up dramatically. Like,
Due to laziness.
avalanche. It's like
Yeah.
I would watch Raw and I'd miss SmackDown and I'd have to watch it, and we just like, you know what? It's not even worth doing every week. This is just ridiculous.
This is what losers do.
Yeah, so I decided, you know what? Let's do this again a year later, but let's not do it every week because that's retarded. Let's just do it like twice a month about like the pay-per-views, and then that would be awesome, and people might not hate us as much.
I
And
don't know. I think people are still gonna hate you.
oh well, thank you. Oso Nova is here, by the way, if you couldn't tell by his ugly ass voice.
Mm.
And Shadowrunner, of course, Shadow's in every one of my fucking videos.
Fuck Shadow.
There's not one wrestling video on my channel that you're not involved.
Hey, I'm best friend. He's the one. I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah. Anyway.
if you're mentally deficient, you can't guess already. We're obviously going to be looking at the WrestleMania card and giving our thoughts and opinions about what's going on and what has been going on for the past 6 weeks, or is it 8 weeks?
Yes.
6 weeks.
Yeah, I think.
So I have the WrestleMania 28 card up here, and yeah, so let's just dive right into this instead of wasting time like we have been for the past several minutes. And let's start with the pre-show. The pre-show match is Epico and Primo, the champions, the WWE champions, who shall not be on televised.
The tag team
WrestleMania.
champions, not the WWE champions.
WWE tag team champions, same difference. And they are defending against the Usos and Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, a match we will not see. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, first off, you can see it if you go to WWE.com, because they'll stream it for free.
Yeah, nobody's going there.
Yeah, that's true. Shameless plug fail. But
I'm pretty sure
I
it's not
think,
available outside the United States.
oh, well, that just sucks for everyone that's not in the USA. Suck it. But, yeah, I think Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel are gonna win.
You're gonna win? What do you think, Shadow? Because you know nothing about any of the 6 people.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit. I'd give it to Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. I think.
I don't like Justin.
They've been kind of giving them a push anyway on NXT. The way
Yeah.
Tyson Kidd had his little feud with McGillicuddy, and Gabriel's getting time on SmackDown.
Only person I care for from NXT is Kurt Hawkins because he's fucking awesome.
I think they messed up. They should have put Hawkins and Rex.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't make
it
it
a
like
fatal
that.
four-way.
Yeah,
That
they
would-
could have made that. I don't know why they didn't. That's weird. That's weird, man. And let's see. Now we got Kelly and Marina. I don't even fucking know what her name is.
Nunos, however you say it.
Mananos, Mananos, Mi Pita, Penis, Maria Penis versus Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres.
I
And
could care less for this match, to be honest. It's just gonna be a piss break.
what do you think, Shadow? You gonna take a piss break during this time?
Probably not, but
They
I'm
definitely
sure
could've made
they'll
better.
give it to the celebrity anyway.
Oh yeah, of course. It's always the celebrity that wins. Though I heard what's her face, Maria Penis, is injured and that's gonna be
Rib.
affected. What?
Yeah, broke 2 ribs, I think.
Broke 2 ribs. How do you break 2 ribs?
She was doing some intense training for Dancing with the Stars.
She's on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I know. Smart fucking move, right?
She's gonna fucking lose, man. Everyone knows Urkel's gonna win that shit anyway.
Well, I would have liked to see Natalia in the match instead of Maria.
Well, everyone would have liked to see Beth Phoenix versus Karma.
Or Beth against Natalia, that would have been good too.
Well, let's face it, we're gonna have to wait till SummerSlam to see that.
Yeah, probably.
And moving forward, we're going on to Team Teddy versus Team Johnny.
You could have said it, it wouldn't have mattered.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
it's just
Teddy's
funny.
gonna win. I really don't give a shit about the match, but I'm pretty sure Teddy's gonna win it.
I think John Laurinaitis is gonna win his team.
I am like so fucking crossed on this match because on one hand you have Teddy Long and he's been there for
He's been there Yeah,
He
he's
did
been
for
there a
like 10
while.
years, man. He was like a referee, and he was a manager, and he was the general manager. He's like the longest rating WB general manager in the history of WBE.
Yeah, it's true.
And then, you have,
Oh, he could win because if they're supposed to bring in A-Train as a henchman for Laurinaitis, it makes sense.
and
Try to get back.
you have Johnny. I don't like John Laurinaitis. I hate him. I think he's an asshole, but
Yeah, but he's Mr. Excitement.
Oh,
no,
fuck that, fuck that.
let's start with that shit. Fuck that. But he has the McMahons on his side. They're pushing him for some fucking reason. And, at the same time, Teddy's been there a long time, and they have all this shit about, oh, let's not keep old people there, let's push younger people. And then, of course, Johnny's a complete jackass and this fucking retarded shit. I just hate them so much. But at the same time, I'm like, WB would probably do it just to piss me off. They would.
Yeah, because they actually care about your feelings.
They do. They do. They do in such an evil way, it kills me. It
Right.
kills me. I'm happy to see Drew McIntyre, though. That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see him on the card, finally.
I want him to cut his hair.
He didn't cut his hair, did he?
No, I want him to cut his hair. It's too
Why?
long.
Edge cut his hair.
Yeah, Edge cut his hair.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Drew McIntyre's hair is fucking awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like
Alright, but anyway, moving on.
it's the holy grail of hair. The second point in this match on the card: Randy Orton versus Kane.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm indifferent to the match. I don't really care who wins. It should be decent at best.
I want Kane to win though.
Yeah.
Randy Orton should
Fucking
die. I hope Kane lights Randy Orton on fire and throws him inside a trash can and throws him down the hill.
I'm pretty sure Randy's gonna have like a little bit of time off sometime soon because he just got signed on for the Marine 3. So
Yeah,
he has to
I
film
don't know,
that
maybe
stuff.
Kane should win, because Orton won the past couple Manias, didn't he?
Yeah, fucking last year's bullshit.
Yeah, he won it 26 in the triple threat, and then last year against CM Punk, so
Yeah.
he might get the loss this year.
It's probably gonna be fucking. Oh, he's going for a chokeslam, no RKO.
Oh yeah, the Undertaker thing. Yeah, that was cool though.
Probably fucking repeat the spot. They've already done it. They did it with Mark Henry and Big Show. They'll do it again.
They didn't really do it with Mark Henry and Big Show. Didn't Henry just jumped out of it? That's not really any different. I don't know.
It is whatever. We got Cody Rhodes defending the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
against-
they're not gonna let Big Show win that. It's fucking Big Show. He doesn't need the Intercontinental. Cody's gonna win that shit.
Oh, if he wins it, he gets the accolade of holding every active title.
Yeah, Big Show.
When they were active.
Yeah, Big Show has held literally every fucking championship.
Well, actually, the only one he hasn't held is the European, but
Who the fuck gives a shit about the European? If it got absorbed by the Intercontinental Championship technically, so he'd be technically winning it by winning the IC title anyway.
I guess if you want to put it that way.
I think Big Show's gonna win this
I don't know.
because Cody
They
Rhodes has been champion since SummerSlam, and he's literally getting like pushed. And I think he's gonna lose the title and he's gonna go on to like the main event and do other shit.
I don't know. I think that they might have Big Show lose again, since he has such a shitty record, and that'll turn him heel, and he'll tag some face or whatever. I don't know who, but
Now, either way, no one's really getting anything out of this match because Cody Rhodes is already up there where people are like, oh, this guy should have a world championship. He's fucking awesome. And Big Show's like, well, Big Show's fucking there. He's done everything already, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Big Show just because I want him to have every title. That'd be awesome.
yeah, but Big Show winning does nothing for Cody except bury him.
No. It opens him up to do other shit.
Well, Cody could use the win though, because I mean, if he beat Mysterio at Mania, and then he beats Big Show, it'll just elevate him even more.
I did not see that coming. I thought Mysterio was gonna beat him last year. That was like a what in the face.
It was a pretty good match. But what do we have next?
We got Daniel Bryan defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Sheamus.
Daniel fucking Bryan.
I agree with what Shadow said. I really want him
Yes.
to retain. Sheamus sucks
Yes.
right now. Ever since he turned face, it's just been boring. And he shouldn't get the world title. Daniel Bryan should retain.
See, now I like Daniel Bryan. I'd want him to retain, but I'm gonna say Sheamus is gonna win just for the simple fact the Royal Rumble winner has not won a WrestleMania match in a long time, and it's about time that he has won one, or else what's the point of fucking winning the Royal Rumble anymore? Sheamus, he's been getting pushed hard for the past like 7 months, and of course, Sheamus, he's good friends with Triple H. He's like Triple H's prodigy. So I think they're gonna put the title on Sheamus. I mean, let's face it. I don't think anyone expected Daniel Bryan to be like a long-term champion. I'm surprised he's held it as
Well,
long as he
I
has.
don't even know. Who knows what's gonna happen? Because he could still retain at Mania, and then Sheamus could beat him after, like Extreme Rules or Over the Limit, whatever.
I still think that would just like diminish the point of winning the Royal Rumble. Like I think for the Royal Rumble to become more relevant than just the match itself and have like an after effect, Sheamus needs to win this match, or else, like, why should I win the Royal Rumble? I'm not gonna win the title anyway. It's like
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find
it's like
out.
it's like Money in the Bank. It's like the only way to get guarantee you're gonna win a championship at one point nowadays.
Would love to see somebody fail at winning Money in the Bank.
That's what everyone thought was gonna be Daniel Bryan, and he's just like, nope, I'm pinning Big Show.
All right, and what's next?
It is CM Punk defending the WWE Championship against Chris Jericho. The best in the world against the best in the world at everything he does.
I don't really care who wins this match because it's gonna be fucking awesome anyway, and probably the show stealer. And I love both guys, so I'm not really gonna be mad if Punk loses.
I am fucking Chris Jericho all the way, man. Fuck CM Punk. Fuck CM Punk, man.
I don't care about the match either, but I think CM Punk's gonna win.
It's gonna be Chris Jericho, man. Chris Jericho's gonna win this shit. I believe in him. I believe in Jericho. I believe in Y2J.
I mean, he could, and he could finally say that he won the WWE title, but he is leaving in the summer, so.
So he can lose it. There's still time for him to lose. Like what? There's like 3 pay-per-views before. Yeah. Knowing Chris Jericho, he'd lose just to put Punk over because that's what he does.
Yeah.
He leaves kicking and screaming because that's the way he loves to go. He is a true pioneer in his time.
Yeah.
I salute you, Chris Jericho.
Anyway.
You're in front of me. Up next, Triple H versus The Undertaker. Hell in a Cell. Special guest referee Shawn Michaels. Do or die.
Yeah, here's what's gonna happen.
What?
Taker, the streak is gonna live, of course. Shawn is gonna screw over Triple H, and we're gonna have a nice Shawn versus Triple H in next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, I read that report too, Shadow. Don't think you're smart thinking of that.
No. It's just fate. I don't give a fuck about rumors.
It most likely will happen.
Here's the thing that bothers me about that, though. Undertaker's been like, it has to stay pure. So, would Taker do anything if Shawn Michaels screwed over Triple H? Or would Taker, like, take out Shawn for doing it?
Fuck that. I
could see Undertaker being out, like being knocked out or whatever, and then Triple H, maybe have like Triple H do the tombstone, and then when he gets up and like taunts or whatever, HBK just super kicks him.
So what, like Triple H has him up for a tombstone, and HBK hits the Sweet Chin Music, and that knocks him back, and Undertaker hits the tombstone because he was upside down. He doesn't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, sure. I was actually about to just say that. Yeah.
Very woozy.
So it's sort of like how Randy Orton and Taker when they had the little tombstone thing, like that, except add the super kick in to knock Triple H back.
That was nice. I like that ending.
I could see that happen, and I'm pretty sure next year we'll see Triple H and HBK again.
People said there may actually be blood in the Hell in a Cell match because they're not putting it over Triple H for doing it, so that his match gets remembered.
Well, not even that. They can break the rules pretty much because they've been there for so long. Like last year with the chair shot, they got fined for that, and they'll probably just get fined again.
Who cares? They're millionaires. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're honey badgers at this point.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have
the main event.
Oh wow, we did that this fast? Not bad.
Big balls. When we start.
It's gonna be like at least 25 minutes, I guess. Yeah.
20. We won't do it.
Keep going, bro.
Okay. Anyway, the main event. The big balls, the match that's been waiting for a year, once in a lifetime. The great one, the People's Champion, The Rock, versus John Cena.
John Cena, hands down.
The Rock. I see, since they have the whole best of 3 thing idea going, I say The Rock wins at Mania, The Rock wins again at SummerSlam, and then at 29, Cena finally overcomes The Rock.
I hear Brock is gonna
either Brock, Batista, or someone else might run in on the match. Maybe.
You want to know something about Brock Lesnar?
What about Brock Lesnar?
The Rock and John Cena have never beaten Brock Lesnar.
Brock
whatever.
Lesnar's in Miami right now. Actually, he arrived
True
today.
story.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll have a nice Brock versus Rock next year. I don't know what the hell Cena's gonna do, but you know,
Cena against Undertaker. That has to be the match
okay.
next year.
Oh God, I hope not, dude. I hope not.
He's the only one that can be considered a threat to the streak.
No,
Because
put Brock
they're not
Lesnar
gonna.
in there. Fuck that shit. Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Boom, main event. Let's do this. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, that could happen too.
That's the shit.
Who knows what they're gonna do?
It's the bee's knees.
So here's the thing. I know John Cena's gonna win this. Just for the simple fact it's John fucking Cena, and the motherfucker doesn't know how to turn heel to save his life.
You
Let's
have
But-
the ultimate heel turn possibility at WrestleMania though.
But Jay, you forget that they can do this just like the Rock and Stone Cold story, where Stone Cold got the best of Rock
No.
2 times, and then Rock finally beat him.
No, but here's the thing. John Cena, he went out there and he said, "Listen, everybody's turned on these fans. They've got booed, and you've turned on them. Even you didn't rock." John Cena's not going to do that. They're not going to do that because it's going to make John Cena look like an idiot. It's going to make him look like a hypocrite, and they're not going to do that. The simple fact is, they don't know why John Cena's going to do it. That's the truth about it. They're telling him to go out there and do this, and because he's doing exactly what they're telling him, they don't know why he's getting booed because they're morons.
10 years ago, Hogan passed the torch to The Rock. 10 years later, Rock's gonna pass the torch to Cena. Therefore, Cena wins.
Wasn't that WrestleMania 17?
No, it was
That was at
WrestleMania.
18.
It was 18?
17 was the second match between him and Stone Cold.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
We're
You
passing
know
the
what?
torch.
I actually see Rock beating Cena then at SummerSlam.
So, and here's the thing.
Because Rock beat Hogan. No, Hogan beat Rock at No Way Out back in 2003.
So here's the thing. I want The Rock to win. Absolutely, I want The Rock to win, but I know he's not going to win. Because for there to be another match, The Rock needs to lose. Because John Cena will not have the balls to come and say, "I want a rematch." He's not going to do it. The Rock could come back and he could say, "I need this. I need a rematch. I need to beat you." John Cena can't do that. He cannot do that. It's completely against his character to do that.
But, in the same respect, if Cena beats Rock, then what? He's just left with nothing because then he'll have done everything. He's a 10-time champion.
Yeah, but
beat The Rock,
look at it this way.
and he's
He
fought
said he
everyone.
needs to beat The Rock.
And The
He
Rock needs to beat
win.
John Cena.
That's the ultimate heel turn. He could cheat to win. Who gives a fuck? That would
It's
be
not
a great heel turn.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. John Cena will never turn heel. I'm going to say this, and you know what? I said it a year ago, and I was right. Fucking 7 months ago, I said John Cena's not going to turn heel. He's not going to turn heel before WrestleMania. And you guys are like, "Have fucking fate. It's going to fucking happen. Fuck you." Where the fuck are we? What's John Cena? Is he face or heel?
Yeah.
He's face. You know why? Because they're not going to turn him heel. Because they don't know how to turn him heel. Because they're stupid. They're stupid. It's just a simple fact. John Cena's going to beat The Rock. And if there's going to be a rematch, The Rock's going to come back and he's going to say, "I want a rematch. I need to beat you. I'm not going to leave it the way it was." And maybe he'll beat John Cena. And maybe they'll go for a third round. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I honestly would not fucking care. To be honest, if there was a second or third match, it would not affect me. At the least. At all. And everyone went silent.
Oh wow. Oh, I'm reading this article. Actually, they're thinking about Rock versus Brock at SummerSlam.
A rematch to what, 2003?
2.
Yeah.
2002?
But that wouldn't make sense because Rock's going to be gone all summer anyway. He
Well,
won't
it'll be
come
10
back for
years
like a
later.
2-week build.
What's for everything mean 10 years later? 10 years later, Rock passes the torch to John Cena. 10 years later, The Rock
Yeah, no.
revenge on Brock Lesnar. 10 years later, The Rock finally comes up with a new catchphrase. Oh my god. And honestly, this past year, what do you think about the past year? I have to ask, what do you think about the past year about the build-up they had to The Rock and John Cena?
Fucking terrible, and I blame The Rock.
You blame The Rock. Why?
Yeah. He didn't show up.
Well, no, I blame WWE because they should have done it a long time ago. So he could
Well,
have had it. So he
everybody
could have
knows that
freed his
WWE wants to announce another match soon for, another year build-up, which is going to be fucking horrible. Hate fucking year build-ups. You can't build up somebody in 365 days. That's you're giving them too much time.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, I just found a new article that says, according to the Wrestling Observer, Brock Lesnar has been in talks with WWE for about a month now, and originally the company's plan was to hold Lesnar's return match at SummerSlam this year.
Sweet. That sounds awesome. That's
And
okay.
looking at the comments on this, someone too also said this SummerSlam marks the 10-year anniversary of Rock versus Brock. So who
WrestleMania is
knows?
going to be a nail biter, I can tell you that much.
WrestleMania is going to be good, and SummerSlam has the potential to be good too.
Unless everything ends up like Brock versus Goldberg. Everything's just gonna fuck up.
Or,
The Teddy Long and Johnny Laurinaitis match is gonna end in like 5 minutes.
they made that promo look so badass for that
What-
match, but the match itself was just fucking...
Which match?
The Goldberg and Brock, the promo,
Ah.
like, for WrestleMania, that was
It
awesome.
had good build up. Brock screws Goldberg at
It was awesome build up, awesome
Works.
promo, but the match just, oh my...
The whole thing was so cool. It could have been good. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know why that, like, somebody was probably high, the other one was probably, like, stoned, or I don't know.
I did like what happened in No Way Out that year
Fucking
with
terrible.
those two.
Fucking terrible.
All right, so let's get this back on WrestleMania, just so we can wrap this all up. For the past 6 weeks, who has had the better build up for the matches?
John Cena.
Chris Jericho and CM Punk. They made it personal.
I'm actually
Oh,
talking.
you're talking about all the
I'm actually talking about all the matches on
Oh,
which
Taker.
person.
Taker.
I'm not. Okay, hold on. I'm not talking about a specific match. I'm talking about take all the matches
Mhm.
and then split the people in the matches, and which one do you think had the bigger like effect during the
Oh,
build
okay.
up?
Yeah, for Rock and Cena. For Taker and Triple H, Shawn.
Okay.
And for CM Punk and Chris Jericho, probably Chris Jericho.
What about Daniel Bryan and Sheamus?
To be honest, I haven't watched SmackDown since January or February, but
Say
just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna say Daniel Bryan because I like it when he chants yes every time he comes to the ring. Oh, Darren's here. Okay.
What do you think, Saint?
About
About which side had the better build up among the matches?
like I said, CM Punk and Chris Jericho had it, and Chris Jericho's winning that little war, I think, because I mean that's just fucked up. Talking shit about your mom and your father and your sister, you just don't go there.
What about Daniel Bryan and Sheamus?
I think Daniel Bryan's had the better build-up. Sheamus has just been running through people when it's boring, and I like what they're doing with AJ and him. So
Cody Rhodes and Big Show.
Cody Rhodes, because he's just destroying Big Show on the mic. It's awesome.
Teddy, Johnny.
Teddy,
Side with
because Teddy gets
Team
to push
Johnny.
Johnny down every time they see each other.
I think Team Johnny, just because I love when he cuts promos. They're funny.
Okay, you said Triple H, Undertaker, or Shawn Michaels.
Good question.
Shawn Michaels, bro.
Yeah, HBK. HBK.
HBK.
Yep.
And finally, The Rock, John Cena.
The Rock. Even though Cena's been doing good, The Rock.
You fucking had a nerdgasm when Cena came out in his Thugonomics clothes, man.
I did not. What are you talking about?
Oh, please. I could... Oh my god. Don't make me screenshot this shit. Son.
Go ahead.
I will.
I dare you. But yeah, back to the Hell in a Cell real quick. I think HBK is the X factor, so he's the best part about the build up. I think.
I'd have to probably agree with most everything. You know, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan. I go with Team Teddy just because Teddy has the dance.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it was pretty awesome when Big Johnny did it too. When he came out on SmackDown, that
Screw
was
Johnny! Fucking Johnny is my ass. Chris Jericho. Did I say Chris Jericho already?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to The Undertaker, though. And the reason I'm going to give it to Undertaker is because when he did that thing last week, it wasn't last week. When was it? When all three of them were in the ring, and he goes to Triple H and he says, that thing I said about you not being good as Shawn, I was right, and he walks away. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a low blow.
He just fucking, like, dropped the microphone, walked away. It's like a fucking boss, man. And that's why I gotta give it to fucking Undertaker, man, because he ripped that shit. He made them like have this fucking awkward "Are we gonna make out now?" moment, and it was just awesome.
I don't think it was anything like that. But
It was awesome. I don't care what you say.
anyway, I think that about wraps it up, doesn't it?
Hey, whoa! I didn't even say it. Brock and John Cena cutting me off here. What the fuck?
Hurry up, bro.
And I'm gonna give it to The Rock. In your face, Shadow, for your little one liking John Cena, because
Good way to end the video.
Yeah.
Just say
I'm
The
a company
Rock.
guy. I can't help it.
you're a company guy.
Yeah.
Since when?
Since ever. Can you end
Since
this fucking video?
ever. Yeah, I sure. Apparently, that's the end of this because everyone hates me now. So,
Yep. Nothing new.
Yeah.
so that's episode 2 of the Wrestling Vibe after almost 18 months.
Cool.
So thanks for watching, guys, and tune in probably sometime later where we'll actually talk about what actually fucking happened to WrestleMania. Unless we all get butt fucked, then we all miss it because it happens.
Awesome.
Peace.
Okay. Yeah.